This is Kiss. So on usually Tuesdays, we focus a little bit on what it's like to date in LA and Orange County. And generally, there are people who love to go on dates. And then there are people who know it's just part of what you have to do to get to the place of comfort with somebody if you're going to connect. You got to bite the bullet on it.
It's a numbers game.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not what I'm saying.
I don't understand what you mean by a numbers game.
It's a numbers game.
She's saying that you go out with 20 people to find the one.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like there's a whole mathematical equation. There's 100 men in the room. How many of them would you be attracted to? Let's just say.
Probably 100.
No, be realistic. Probably like 50%, right?
Sure.
So out of that 50%, how many of them would you get along with?
20%.
Okay. Out of that 20%, how many could you get along with for the rest of your life?
I mean, who knows?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a numbers game. You just got to keep them going.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying some people like to date and other people think it's dreadful. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
No math.
That was a
personal
lot
preference.
of math this early in the morning.
I can just tell you, I don't like to date. I just don't.
And I don't like math.
Well, so anyway, let me tell you about Noah is his name. Noah, right? Sherman Oaks. He writes and says, we actually worked together years ago, ran into each other in an elevator, totally random, exchanged Instagrams, and ended up going out. We had a really nice first date, but she ended it early. That's uncomfortable. And now she's not very chatty on text. She's not giving, like, good, clever, creative responses. You can tell when someone's not into you by the lack of creativity and humor in a text. Noah, good morning. Thanks for reaching out. We're going to get her on the phone and talk to her, I think, in a second. She's agreed to come on. But walk me through that moment, awkward moment, where she had to end the date early.
Yeah, I didn't really know what was going on. It made it seem like she made it seem like maybe something was up, maybe with a friend or family member.
Ooh.
Did she say anything? What were the words she used?
No, she just said, I have to go. She just said, I have to go. So it seemed abrupt. It seemed like, maybe it was something sudden. So I didn't want to press too much. But
Or this was her out if the date was going bad.
Well,
right,
generally, for me, I give the out ahead of time so that when it does happen, if it does have to happen during the date, it makes sense. So, for example,
I see.
I usually say, so excited to grab a drink or grab some food tonight. It's a night where I do have to work early tomorrow morning, but I can't wait to just hang out.
Well, aren't you romantic?
No,
I'm
you
very
have to have the out. You have to have the out in place.
It's just me. I am Mr.
Well,
Romance.
sometimes women do this when they want to, if I was going on a date, I would say, Tanya, if it's not going well, I'm going to text you, and then you call me and say, like, it's an emergency and I have to come home.
Okay, well, that's
lying.
I mean?
Well, I'm saying that might have happened with his situation.
Yeah, okay, so maybe something was legit, or maybe she just wasn't having a good time. Did you feel like it was going well, or were you struggling a little bit?
I was having a great time. I thought everything was going well.
Did you feel like she was having a great time?
I thought so. It felt like everything was going well. She was a little quiet, but I thought that could have been maybe nerves or something, just being in person again.
All right, well, hold on for a second. Let's get her on and find out why she abruptly had to leave in the middle of the date. Right now, just has to do with you going out on a date with somebody, you're sitting there, and then before it's over, before the meal's even over, they say, I'm so sorry, I've got to go. But don't tell you why. I can't be that. That's hard for me to do. The only thing I can do is, like, look at the clock and go, oh, my gosh, it's 7:45. I've got to go.
7:45.
7:45. I've got to go. Well, yeah, because generally when I go out on a date, I like to go at 5.
I know. But in the summer, it's like the sun's not even going to set for another hour.
It's fine.
It's fine. I have to say that I think I have had people say no because of the time.
No, it's too early for them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just, like that's not attractive.
Yeah, like it's not the vibe.
It's not the vibe.
It's not sexy
Then
times.
they're not from you.
I carry a lot of not the vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. Noah is the first person I'm putting up. So Noah reaches out and he says, I got to do a second date update. We worked together. We ended up running into each other. We exchanged Instagram information.
Why is that funny?
Because she was knowing I was struggling with how to say Instagram connection,
Yeah.
DMs, or whatever it's called. They exchanged Instagram infos. What would you say, Tanya?
They exchanged Instagrams.
They got each other's Instagrams.
Okay, fine. All makes sense.
I thought it was fine. I wasn't laughing.
Exactly, but she was laughing at me because she likes to make fun of the fact
No,
that
I
I'm
laughed
not-
with you.
No, I was
he
at.
wasn't laughing
With-
either.
I was not laughing. I did not find that funny at all. Anyway, they had a nice date and they ended it early. She basically said in the middle of the date, I'm so sorry, I've got to go. He doesn't know why. And now she's not texting him with anything that's giving him the signs that she likes him.
Right. She's not very chatty anymore on the text. Like she
So
was before.
something went wrong. She excused herself. Well, at what point in the date did she just get up and go?
I mean, yeah, we had just, I don't even think I had finished eating yet.
Whoa.
I mean, it's rude.
Yeah, it's kind of rude.
Did she leave
It's
money?
rude. Why'd she leave money? He's taking her out.
Well, I don't know. I
Well,
gotta
he's
leave.
fine.
Here's
Yeah.
half the bill.
Yeah, if I'm not into someone, I'm leaving money.
Yeah, I
That's
paid
yours.
for hers.
Okay.
Okay, guys, she's on the phone. I have to put her up. So be very quiet. We're going to find out why she got up in the middle of the date. Hold on, here we go. Sophie. Hi, Sophie.
Yeah. Hello?
Hi, thank you for agreeing to come on the air with us. It's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany and Tanya. How you doing?
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going great. So you're on the air, just FYI, a little detail. And we're calling you about a guy that you went out with named Noah. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. So you worked with him a while ago, then you guys ran into each other and went out on a date. How was the date?
I mean, it was fine at first, but then it just ended up being really humiliating.
Oh.
So,
Well, could you mind telling us why?
well, okay, so I don't really know her name, but we went to Surly Goat in Encino, I think it was called. And then there was some woman from, I think it was like The Bachelor or something, The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. Sorry, I don't really know. I don't really watch the show. But anyway, he saw her and he just like went nuts. Like he completely went over the top, starstruck, interrupted her dinner to get a photo with her. And then he even said like, oh, wow, like I wish I would have applied to be on her season. And I'm just like standing there. I'm like, great. Like, why don't you go and date her? Like, it just made me feel like,
wow.
I don't know. It just made me feel like a total afterthought.
But just to give you another point of view, Tanya, if you were on a date with her, would have done the exact same thing because she loves that show.
That's true.
But saying I wish I would have applied to be on their season, that's like a
That's-
slap in the face to you, Sophie. What?
I know, it's
just the
that-
first
Yep.
date.
Yeah, but that's a bit naive to say something like that, and it's not so nice.
It's not nice.
So,
No.
all right. So this happens, and then what'd you do? How'd you like get out of it?
Well, I mean, that was just, I don't know, it was rude. And I was like, I got like the super ick after that. And I was just, I don't know, I was just like, oh, well, he clearly would rather date her. And I look nothing like her. And then he was just like, he kept going on. And I was just standing there and I'm getting these like sympathy looks from people at her table. It was just like humiliating. So I just ended up just going like, oh, hey, like, I gotta go. I was just over it by that moment, you know.
Which is
And I left.
understandable. I understand that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't thank you enough, Sophie, for being honest with us and telling us why you got up in the middle of the date with Noah. And I think Noah, who's on the phone right now, has just heard all of this. And Noah, did you not understand that you were being a little disrespectful to your date by doing all that?
I honestly didn't think I was that bad. Was I?
I mean, whatever you think you were, like it was 10 times worse, basically.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm
That's some
just a
clarity.
fan. I'm like, it was just a fan. I saw somebody I liked. I was, you know, it's
Yeah, but
not
you
that
don't-
really weird.
I mean, of all the shows, The Bachelor, Bachelorette is the show where you're looking for somebody to be with.
Right.
And you're on a date with somebody else. You don't say, I wish I would have applied.
Yeah, it's just
you know,
weird.
people have celebrity crushes. I don't know. I don't think it's like crazy.
Yeah, no, but that was embarrassing, dude.
You embarrassed your date.
Yeah.
Can I ask who it was?
It was Katie Thurston.
I don't even know what
Who's
that
that?
is.
Show me a picture.
Well, anyway, I think she's dating Vince from F-Boy Island right now, so it's like she's taken, you know.
So, but you're out with
Oh, my
Sophie, and you
gosh.
basically are coming back to Sophie going, oh, I wish I would apply to date her.
I just like, it was kind of fun, just like a funny, like, you know, like, yeah.
And you know way too much about who she's dating now, and it is just so
Yeah.
good.
It's weird. It's weird, man. I mean, you should show some self-respect. Like,
Oh my
I don't know.
God,
I like those
it's so
shows.
good.
I don't know. Like, she's not Taylor Swift. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just so weird.
Yeah, it would have given me the ick too, Sophie. I think good call on
Katie
bailing.
Thurston.
I have to tell
Oh
you
my gosh.
that my opinion is the two of you are not meant to be.
No.
This is why, Noah, Sophie got up in the middle of the date and left. Hopefully you understand it, and you could sort of maybe change the way you react to things like that when you're on a date.
I mean, I guess I'll try to, but yeah, I thought it was normal.
Okay. Yeah.
Sophie, what's your
You know
sign?
what? There's a shoe for every foot. You'll find that.
Clearly, like, learn how to play cool, dude.
What's your sign, Sophie?
what sign are you?
I'm a Gemini.
Interesting.
What does that mean?
I was just curious to see what sign she was because she had so much like confidence and courage to just bail on the date, and I kind of liked
Right,
it. It gave me Aries vibes.
But Tanya gave a sour face when she said Gemini. What was
Oh,
that
you
about?
did?
No.
Oh, Tanya.
She actually did.
I have had a bad experience dating a Gemini, but that's not just, you know.
But what
not
about
every
being
Gemini.
friends with a Gemini?
That's fine.
Because you
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
date
mean-
Sophie.
Yeah, true.
All right. Well, listen, Sophie, Noah, thank you for reaching out. Noah, Sophie, thank you for being candid with us. I don't see a future here.
No.
Yeah, neither do I.
Okay. Well,
Good for
we
you.
can agree on something. That is a second date update.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with her.
That is so good.
No, if I were out with somebody and they did that, I wouldn't have felt good about myself.
100%. I would have bailed just like she did.
Right?
I'd have been like, go date her. I would have thrown a cup in his face and walked out.
Oh my gosh.